What's up, you guys?
Welcome to our new video. On a side note, we are almost at 100 subscribers. So subscribe,
Hopefully
please.
by now we're at 100.
Let's hope so, because we need 2 more. Oh yeah, we are doing a painting video. Can you guess what kind of painting? We've seen multiple videos from YouTubers. I watched Jenna Marbles' video. Who did you watch?
I didn't watch anyone's videos.
Oh, okay, then never mind. We have our canvases. We have an assortment of paints and paintbrushes. Cheap ones, because, you know, we don't want to...
We're basically doing this video on a budget.
Yes.
The Bob Ross video that we're painting is Season 6, Episode 7, Arctic Beauty. So.
Yes.
Welcome back. Awful glad you could join me today. Today I thought we'd do a beautiful little scene on a black canvas, and I think you'll really enjoy it.
Yeah, we gotta paint it black
Okay,
first.
so all black. If this Bob Ross video goes well, then we'll probably do another one, but with bigger canvases and probably better brushes and paints.
My brush actually
Oh yeah,
fell.
that's the one.
I made a smiley face.
Okay, on with the video.
So I'm going to have them graphically run all the colors across the screen that you need to do this fantastic painting, and they'll come across in the same order that I have them on my palette, starting with the white and working around. Let's go up to the canvas now. I've already covered the entire canvas with a thin, even coat of phthalo blue and alizarin crimson mixed together, and much more crimson than blue. I want it to be sort of a purplish color.
He painted the background blue, not blue.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, he said blue. Watch.
I've already covered the entire canvas with a thin, even coat of phthalo blue.
No,
We don't have phthalo blue.
No, you're gonna have to, we're copying it.
Much more crimson than blue. I want it to be sort of a purplish color. I've covered the entire canvas. And I've covered the entire canvas, then brushed it in long horizontal and vertical strokes. The paint is wet and it's ready to go.
Umber.
I have that. I literally have that color.
We have raw umber. So we have umber. Is that all the colors we need?
Okay, so we need to get white out. Yeah,
Then where's
white, blue, green, and umber.
Just a fun fact for you, these are the colors we use to make fake Gucci shoes. So if you want to see that, link in bio.
We came unprepared because this is
was-
Bob Ross on a budget.
Okay, so we have our colors in place. We have our green, white, blue, and then for burnt umber, we're gonna mix yellow and red.
We'll start with a little bit of titanium white.
Hey, Doug Brown, where did that come from?
And let's put a light source in this little painting, and maybe it's right there. Now see, when you touch it with the white, it begins picking up that beautiful purplish color that's underneath.
Look at him go. Look, it's turning purple.
It begins picking up that beautiful purplish color that's underneath.
How is he doing that?
And all these fantastic things, they just sort of happen. Don't have to worry about them, just let them happen. And you blend out. If this is going to be your lightest area, then you blend out in sort of like a half circle.
Wait, there's so many more colors than I thought.
Now you can make this area as light as you want it, but each time I'd recommend you clean your brush and start with a clean, dry brush.
See?
Start with a clean, dry brush and clean white. And go back to this light area.
We're panicking.
Wait, can you like rewind it a little?
And begin blending outward. Each time, though, once again, I'd clean the brush. Otherwise, you're going to drag that dirty color back into the center.
Wait, homie. Oh my god. So much happening. Okay, everyone get the basis of the first stuff.
This is my updated one. We're running into a lot of obstacles here.
Bobsticles. Sure, this works.
Are we all done with step 1?
I think so.
Okay, this is my
I
problem.
don't think it's gonna get any better.
Can
you see mine?
Yeah.
Mine's very glossy because it's very wet.
Okay, let's take some alizarin crimson and phthalo blue, still using purple. And we'll just mix that up. More crimson than blue. Blue is many times more strong than the crimson is.
Okay.
So
I'm
dark
gonna use black
purple.
and
I'm
purple,
gonna use
low-key.
black and purple.
I'm gonna cheat the system.
Maybe there's a happy little cloud that just sort of floats around, and we'll just touch the canvas. Just touch. I'm just allowing this paint to pull right off the knife onto the canvas. Maybe it comes wherever you want to go.
Wait, I think I did too much. Oh no, I'm scared.
Large brush, very lightly, very lightly. Just blend it.
So how would you wet
this
it?
definitely ruined it.
Just blend it. And this is 3 hairs and some air.
He said just do it. Where's like my wallet? I need a credit card or something like a...
Okay, well this is not pretty still. But we're gonna go with it. We are going to do it anyway.
Some adjustments made to some paintings because
Yes.
Cassandra literally doesn't want to leave her stuff alone.
I know, I'm a perfectionist, so it's really bothering me that this doesn't even look a tad bit like his, and I keep just ruining it.
Let's put a little highlight on this. Take some titanium white and a little bit of phthalo blue into it. There we are. Okay, a little bit of paint on the knife. Now, since our light source is here, let's just let a little light strike right on the bottom of some of these clouds. Just let them happen. Let it happen. There we go. That easy.
Good. It's very like streaky, like the.
Oh, this is perfect.
So stop. It gets to be fun, and you have a tendency just to keep going. You don't want to stop. But get it where you want it and leave it alone.
He said leave it alone, and I said no.
Okay, I'll go right back into that same purple color. And tell you what, let's build
Another cloud?
a happy little mountain, and it lives right there. Just letting go. And I'm really pushing here. I want to push this paint right into the fabric.
How much mountain does he have?
That's it. That's
Okay,
it. I'm
that's
done.
fine. I'm really pushing it into the
Push it into the fabric.
Something, something, don't look back, don't hesitate when you paint with big Ross. I was gonna say.
With a large brush, we'll grab that now and just pull it down. This removes excess paint. And also, it's a good way to sort of lay out your general mountain shape. These brush strokes will show up on, especially on a black canvas.
Okay, so big brush.
Just by changing brush strokes, you can lay out your entire mountain and have an idea of how you want to put the highlights and the shadows.
Oh my god, this is the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. Like, I've done calculus, I've done biology, I've done giving birth. Yeah. This is the most difficult thing.
I haven't actually given birth. Just in case like random people out there are watching.
So we've been recording for half an hour for 5 minutes of Bob Ross. So if you estimate that, we'll finish this painting in like 5 hours.
And let's just use this phthalo blue and white. That'll be our highlight color today. This phthalo blue, titanium white. Okay, pull it out. Get a small roll of paint right out on the edge of the knife. Right on the edge. Okay, let's go up to the canvas here. Now, just barely touch and just follow right down the side of the mountain. No pressure. Allow that paint to break.
Joy, that looks freaking good.
No, it
oh
doesn't.
my gosh, no, it actually looks so
No,
good.
it
I wouldn't
doesn't.
hype you up if it looked like shite. It looks really good.
Painting ASMR. Yours looked so good before you added all that blue.
Now for the shadow side, I'll just mix some purple. That was the alizarin crimson and phthalo blue. And a little bit of light color, just to make a light purple. And then we'll use that for shadow. Okay, then come right along in here. And we can drop in some happy little shadows.
It's kind of already done, right? Because we did.
So light purple.
He's like, just the natural curve. We literally stare at mountains all day because they're all around us and we don't know what we're doing.
Do you ever think you could make a mountain that easy? That was that effective?
Okay, I'm ready. I've come to accept the fact that this isn't going to look exactly how I want it to, so I'm ready to go.
As you paint more.
I'm adding
Cassandra,
dimension.
you're being a little butthole.
No, literally.
Cassandra,
I'm good.
I'm gonna stab you with this.
Look, I'm adding dimension.
With this.
Don't you see the bumps and the waves of the mountain?
Just a clean, dry brush. And I want to create some mist down here. So following these angles, gently tap. But always follow the angles that you have in the mountain. And touch a little of that color to it, because otherwise you really can't tell. It just looks black on here. Okay, now I'm going to load a fan brush up.
Look, we have the same brush, Bob.
It just looks black.
Maybe there's some happy little trees that live right here in front of this almighty mountain.
Remember, this is the part.
Oh no.
You remember how I was like, a tree?
So you can see how easy they are just to drop in. And you just decide how many trees you want in your world, put them in, and don't piddle with them. Don't worry about them. You're the master. You can do anything. Okay.
Whatever.
Said whatever.
He says, you already messed it up, just finish messing it up.
Make the indication.
Wait, how?
Now then, maybe let's put a little grassy area down here.
Grass.
I'll go right into a little bit of cad yellow, sap green. We just use this old big brush today. You could do it with a fan brush, 1-inch brush, whatever. Maybe right here. We'll just touch. Just barely touch. I want to make the indication of just a little grass playing back here with the sun shining through.
Hold up, Bob. Give us a moment.
Add a little yellow ochre, a little Indian yellow, just to break it up a little. Okay.
Wait, so those trees go all the way across the
Yeah, and then you
board?
put like grass under it.
Look at your painting. Continually look at it. Step back and look at it. And you can see all kinds of things. A lot of times I'll start out with one painting in mind, and by the time I'm finished, I've totally changed my mind, and it doesn't look anything like what I had in mind when I started. And that's the joy of painting.
See?
Go back, go
Wait,
back.
can you give me that book? How far down do we take the yellow?
I mean, I took it to where he's at right now.
Oh shoot, I went all the way across.
Okay, fan brush. Some Van Dyke Brown. Little burnt umber. Just mix them on the brush here. And let's put in what will eventually end up being some land under here. And I'm just going to scrub in just a little color. It's probably very hard to see on your screen, but it's there.
Joy Loki might have the best, like, most accurate one so far.
Because I got a fan brush, Bob. Be proud.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Just sort of scrub it on. Okay, and then I'll go right into a little bit of, let's try some yellow ochre. And we'll drop a few little highlights here and there. I don't want too many. Just a few. Okay, maybe there's, oh, there we go. All kinds of nice little things.
I don't understand the land part. Like,
Does his land go all the way into
that's
his
my
grass?
thing.
Yeah, it like he literally makes layers with
This-
it. Like he goes in some pieces and then some he doesn't.
It's so confusing.
Show you a little trick. It's just a lot of fun. I'm going to put a small amount of titanium white on my fan brush, and I want to make it look like little tree trunk indications. So grab and just very lightly, just here and there, just lift upward a little bit.
Say please.
Yeah. My grass looks like water.
Okay, let's have some fun.
You do the step and then you look back and you're like, huh, it couldn't get any worse. And then you're like, next step, you're gonna fuck it up.
What is that?
It's a little dookie land.
Let's have some water in here. I'm going to use titanium white and phthalo blue. I'm going to make
You guys, oh my god, I'm like stressing the freak out.
I don't like painting based on others' expectations. Look at that blend! Ew, now it's poopy brown.
What?
What tubeless paint do you have? That black one. The tube. In front of you, the tube.
This is
The tube, Cassandra, the tube.
let's have some water in here.
Water.
begin.
Water.
I'm going to use titanium white and phthalo blue. I'm going to make a beautiful, beautiful, bright, sparkling blue here. There we go. Pull it out very flat and go right across so you have a small amount of paint right out on the end of the knife. Okay, good. Let's go right up here. Now then, let's begin. Oh, look how that shows up.
Okay, it shows up just barely touching this here.
That shit.
Look how it shows up, just barely touching the canvas here. I want it to look like a happy little stream that's just bubbling along there, just having fun.
Barely stroking the canvas.
Okay, see there? That easy? That easy? You got a little bit of water. Tell you what, maybe this water, maybe there's a stone there.
Oh my god.
Maybe it just falls right over it. Get a little blue and white on my brush here. There we go.
Okay, let's go.
Maybe. Gotta make a decision. There it comes, and choo. See there? Just let it fall right over. Maybe just right there. Right there.
What the fuck is that?
Comes over here and drops this way. This is your world, so you have to make these decisions.
No, he's using a fan brush.
So you meant for the...
So you have a leg up on all of us.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it though.
You can see that purple's beginning to come through. The more you rub it, the more the purple that's underneath comes through. And beautiful things happen almost automatically.
Maybe there's a waterfall here.
Oh,
Easy here, easy.
It's like he's in a tree's top.
You got a little bit of water.
Maybe there's some happy trees right here. I don't know, man.
Water comes right over, and when it hits down here, you're going to get all these beautiful little splashes that are happening. And it helps to make sounds.
Maybe a little bit.
the bottom does not have to be perfect, Amber, because you're just gonna ruin it.
Maybe on this landmass there lives a happy little evergreen tree.
What the?
This little tree lives here, and he watches a stream all day.
And when you make up these little stories, then you can visualize these things in your mind. There we go. Tell you what, let me grab another fan brush, and we'll just put some trunks and then some highlights. I'll just use a little bit of this blue and white that we used in the water. Put a few little trunk indications here and there. All I'm doing is touching the canvas here. Just touch. We're not sure how many trees are there. However many you want.
Up my motivation. Alright, and then add some little...
Sap green and some yellow. I'm going to add a tiniest little bit of paint thinner to that. Let's put some brown in. It's too bright. I want to dull it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sap green, cad yellow, a little bit of Van Dyke brown to dull it down. And we'll just put some little indications of some leaves here and there.
I already did that. I was one step ahead of you, Bob.
While I got this going on the brush, I'll just add some yellow ochre and Indian yellow. And I'll just put some little grassy things right there.
Whoa, Nelly.
Whoa, when did that piece of land come in?
And maybe right there. Shoot, we're having so much fun making all these big rocks.
No.
And this is still brown, a little purple. Maybe there's a big old stone that lives right there.
Jesus Christ, Amber.
Let's have some of this little grassy area coming right down on top of this stone. Just flatten the top out a little bit.
What is all that? A stone?
Keep this area very, very dark. Very dark.
Oh my god, it's like black
Something on the other
black.
side.
Now we need something on the other side over here. Tell you what, let's go right back into this purple and brown, whatever dark color, and we'll put a evergreen that lives right there. Just let him fall off your brush.
More trees?
Brush.
Oh, hell yeah.
Maybe right out through there. And just put a nice stone there. This is just brown, a little burnt umber, and we'll make another nice stone that lives out here.
You think another stone?
Nice little grassy things. that just
Whatever.
We'll come right down there. Put some nice little grassy things that are just traveling right down this hill. And we'll make some little stones. Add a little more of the burnt umber there. And we'll cut maybe right on out here. We'll make those decisions later.
Oh, that is a good stone.
Okay, a little bit of grass grass right down there. Isn't that fantastic? That easy to make all those beautiful little rocks.
It's kind of like keep the tops. Bottom's black, tops. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's work on some water. I'm still using the phthalo blue and white. I'm going to add at least a little touch of magic white to it, just to thin it down a little. And let's go right in here. And now we can begin playing.
I thought we were playing earlier.
But all these little swirls and churning actions. Just sort of let your mind go. Think how the water would hit and splash and play.
Oh, we're adding water now? To make it more white, please. I'm ready to get this over with you guys. We have 3 minutes.
It fell over the big stone here, turned into a little bubbler.
Oh, little bubbler.
Now then.
How do you do that?
Now then, let's take, there it is, and bring our stones right on down, wherever we want them. Put a little grass here and there on them. Just let them play. Here we're just pushing with a fan brush to make all these happy little grass things. Okay, tell you what, just looks like the right place.
How did you
You
hear that,
in 20
fans?
minutes.
Subscribers, we're never doing this again.
At least not Bob Ross.
Okay, now I'm done. I'm not touching that painting again.
Red.
Right here in the corner, we'll cover up our nice tree. I want a nice big tree that lives right there. This is Van Dyke Brown. And we need a nice little foots on this tree, big foot on this tree. There we go. Add a little bit of burnt umber into that. There we go. And let's put at least a little touch of highlight here and there. Don't want a great deal, just enough to make it shine. Just here and there. Let it come right on down his foots. His little foots need some highlight. Now on the other side, I'm going to use just a little phthalo blue and white, quite dark.
Sort of makes it stand out.
Let's put a little bit of grass down here around his foots. Should we just about have a finished painting here?
I'm so confused. I'm like not seeing how
You added another tree branch.
No, I know, but like the stupid rock things, I'm still confused.
I want to put just an indication of an old limb hanging out here. And I think we'll call this one finished. And I really hope you've enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. It's a beautiful painting. Till next time, happy painting.
Can you pause it on that picture? Okay, maybe if I have the full picture, I might understand it a little bit more.
I'm done. I need to stand up.
I'm leaving. I'm quitting. Goodbye. This is 3 hours long.
Can I get Cassandra?
Yes. Thank you. This is how our painting should look. And that's how they
Oh
came.
my god, that's crazy.
Okay, Bianca, would you like to come judge? Come choose a winner.
We have an actual artiste in the house.
This is what it's supposed to look like. Oh. Which one's the best and which one's the worst?
That one's the worst of the water.
So
And the
Kristen and Joy.
floor.
So Kristen won this round. Yes.
Can we paint cartoon
Birthday
characters
twin.
next time?